What is going on, people? Andy Davis here. Getting ready to do my next chapter review for Bleach. Yeah, I'm actually finally able to do a chapter review on the day of the chapter. That's quite a rare opportunity. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Chapter 534. This is pretty much a simple chapter. Not a lot happened, but a lot did happen. But it's formatted and it's not very long, so it's easy. It's a quick read. 5 4 minutes. Quick read. So what happened is that uh not Katakiri, so Masaki comes back to the mansion, and apparently when she went back to the mansion, she was greeted by Ryu's mother. And Ryukin's mother actually knows that she was trying to help Shinigami, which was Isshin, um, help Isshin and stuff, and fight a hollow and stuff. And she broke the Quincy Code. Thus, like her basically starting to yell and things like that. And then Ryukin looks at this. He's like, "How did she know?" And he goes back to Katakiri, and he's running towards her, and puts her against the wall. And he's like, "Bitch, what the fuck you told her? Like for real? Like you gonna I told you we got the situation handled. Like why the fuck you had to go and tell my mom for?" And her excuse was, "Well, I want nothing bad to happen because she was injured, and she was worried about the injuries, and maybe like because she was bitten by the hollow, she could have been affected by the hollow's Ryatsu, and it could have like tainted the blood of the Quincy. So of course she's gonna be looking out for the Quincy's in the long run, even though she's only a uh, a half blood." Which actually surprised me because I thought she'd be on, Ryuka's side and be like, okay, we won't tell her because it's something she, they probably wouldn't want to, we probably keep to ourselves and stuff like that. But she actually did the motive what most people, in her situation probably would have, looked at the other cheek and been like, I'm gonna look out for my my friends, and I'm gonna try to look out for them and stuff like that. Even though she's like considered a servant in the Ishida household. Um, and then all of a sudden, like she goes back. Walks back to what happens to Masaki. That he's like, "Are you okay?" And she's like, "I'm fine." And then she like starts to faint. Ryuki picks her up, and she actually had like this giant hollow hole right down between her, like where her neck is, right down here. And I was like, "Oh my god, this has something to do with what happened to something to do with Ichigo being born. We don't know yet." The Spell Explains like they wonder if this happened to any other to the Fullbringer's parents when this happened. And we're kind of curious if that happened has anything to do with that. Unless they were pregnant at the time, then maybe it didn't really affect them as much. Maybe it might be different like cases with people that have been by hollows. It might be different things happen to different people. So Ryukin, without thinking, he just like rushes out, holds her up and stuff, carry her out the house and running somewhere to try to see if he can like really limit injury. Like Katsukiri would say that only a Quincy be able to handle, like be able to like deal with injury that's significant. And the mom was like actually being concerned about her son. Like she was actually upset when he had left because she was worried about him. And then a Hall comes out of nowhere, just kind of attacks Ryukin, but then thanks to Isshin, he managed to save both of them. And Ryukin basically blames Isshin for what happened to her. And then Urahara shows up and like says there's only one alternative to actually save Masaki, and that's gonna be like chapter ends with that. And I'm actually curious what that motive is. Does it have anything to do with Misaki getting pregnant and having the baby take the Ryatsu of the hollow, or or what? Or maybe she had to lose her powers in order to like stop the whatever the altercation or something like that to happen to her. Who knows? It was a good chapter. It wasn't very long. It was okay. It was an okay chapter. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. It was just okay. But that's all I have for you. We'll see what happens next week. And as we know, we don't have any Naruto today. So we're gonna wait till next. I'll probably do my Naruto. I'll start doing Naruto reviews next week when they start coming back. And this is not Bleach related. It's Naruto related. Damn it, Kishimoto. Why did you make Sasuke, go back to the village and help the village for? Why? Why? I mean, for real. Like, he was good as being an Avenger. That's what he was. That's what we grew up. That's what we as people who fans have watched the series for years have seen Sasuke grow from his avenging. And if you just be like, okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, he's gonna like, turn good because of what not let Tachi's sacrifice being in vain. I mean, come on. I mean, I don't know. Like, that's the whole purpose of him sucking myself in the first place for you to do this. And like now you want to jump ship? I mean, come on. But I guess we're gonna have him and Orochimaru gonna be the main protagonist. I mean, gonna be protagonists now, and they're not gonna be. They're gonna be fighting with Naruto and them. So that means I don't know whether or not Naruto and Sasuke gonna have still have their fight. Still, we don't know that yet. So it kind of backfires to why to this battle that Naruto and Sasuke are supposed to have. Because we're not even sure they're even going to fight now because, I mean, he's protecting the village. And Naruto's going to be like, oh my god, he's protecting the village! Yeah! Like, he's going to be like, come back to the village! But then there are going to be consequences of him coming back to the village. Just because he helps them this time does not necessarily mean that the village is going to be like, oh, welcome him with open arms and stuff like that. They're going to be talking about him behind his back. Be like, oh, that's the guy that left the village and to kill Itachi and stuff like that, to kill, Itachi and Levan in his village and stuff like that. And then there are going to be rumors spread around and, possibly he might still get executed. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. But we'll see what happens in the end. This is Dave 65. Peace, sayonara, out. And not the